Here we are again with the Serioux classic, really cheap Chinese computer case. Getting it prepped for the AMD FX. I think that's what they called the bulldozer or pile driver or whatever. 6350. That's a 6-core. Arguably only a 3-core with hyper-threading, but whatever. Let's get this computer case ready. So it came with the standoffs already screwed in, but this is for micro ATX. So we need to move these to the bottom. The other 4 are fine. So this goes to the bottom. Like that. Not to tighten it too much because it's cheap. Yeah. Boy, this really sounds cheap. But whatever, it's a new case. I thought it was worth a gaming PC with GTX 660 and 12 gigs of RAM and the proper power supply, 650 watt. So I think this will be good. Maybe somebody will put something better in it. Yeah. These are all in, and then let's see if they gave us any good screws. So as you can see, or probably not, yeah, about 10-12 screws they gave us, and the speaker. So let's see. I want to use the nice screws here to make it look professional. I just open the bag here, and with the small thread, we need the small thread for these. Yeah, okay, there's a lot of them, so this must be for the main board. Okay, so let's get the graphics card and all the other stuff out of this case, the old case. Oh boy, where's the PCI Express latch? So yeah, this is a palette, Daytona or just palette, I don't know. GTX 660, I guess that's the code, and it has 2 gigabytes of DDR5. GDDR5, yeah, GDDR5. It's kind of nice with a 192-bit bus. So yeah, this still can play some games, maybe even stream. Kind of nice. And let's see the main board. My method is first put in the main board, then the power supply and the optical drive and whatever. So I hope it will work out that way. Let's get the plugs too. I don't need these screws. Get out of there. You two. And there's one more screw. Okay, now it will come out, hopefully. Oh, it's a big board. It doesn't come out easily. Oh boy. Let's take out the power supply plug, maybe, and all the other stuff. SATA and the power plug. Oh boy, I'm gonna rip this off one day. Oh no, it came out easy, actually easy. That's interesting. So this is a M5A97 LE revision 2, whatever, dual intelligent processors. Oh boy. Oh yeah, that means it has an EPU and TPU. Or just an EPU. Where's the TPU? That usually meant that it has a turbo profile, that it tries to turbo up the CPU, and an EPU which will make it the most efficient. But yeah, I only see one chip here. Nah, whatever. Maybe it's just in one chip now. I mean, how this is a 10-year-old part. Yeah. Nowadays it's all in one chip. You don't need to bother with it. Just set it in the BIOS and forget it. It kind of matches. Let's see. Where did I put the screwdriver? There it is. So yeah, an ATX board fits nicely. But I also have to fit a hard drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, and an SSD. I have a 120 gig. Hey, focus, man. Yeah. This model 120G. It's an old model, but quite fast. Not for writing, but for reading, surely. And that's all you need when you run Windows off the SSD, and everything else from the classical hard drive. 1 terabyte is kind of nice. I don't think I ever had a computer like that. Once I had 1.5 terabyte hard drive, but I sold it fast because I had no use for it. It was slow and clicky, and yeah, I think that's when I bought my first 60 gigabyte SSD. That was a lot better. So I basically traded 1.5 terabyte space for SSD speed of just 60 gigabytes. But yeah, that was fast. Then I put in a laptop drive as a secondary one. That was also silent, and I could game from it without a problem. So when you have a crappy mechanical drive, then you might as well have a quiet one, if it's slow either way. Come on. Okay, I think all the screws are in. Let's tighten them. Yeah, tight. Oh, and I can't access the SATA ports. It's under this drive cage. Oh boy, that will be funny. I don't know if you can see it. Let me point. Come on, bend. So the drive cage covers up the SATA ports and the front connectors. So that's kind of annoying, but I only have to put it together once. I assemble it and goodbye. Yeah, these are all tightened. This one, yep, okay. So, what else can we mount here? We need to make space for the graphics card in the first port, first slot. I mean, man, I keep confusing things. Can you blame me? It's like 30 degrees Celsius in here. So let's take out this panel and the next. Nice and easy. I like this. Oh, and there's a back panel also. Nah, I hate that. I spoke too soon. I really hate this back panel at the slots. But yeah, I'm only going to put in the graphics card and that's it. No other expansion cards. So this just comes off, okay. And you put this one in. Okay, it's seated. And the poles match. What? This cheap ass case. And it's a proper place. Man, this gets me excited. Oh boy. So I have to screw it in and it's not tapped yet. So that's a bummer. But at least it's in a right spot. Let's see. Can we drive it in just like that? Because it's a stupid tin can case. And you just force it in. Come on. What's the hold up? This doesn't want to go in. I need to find another screw. Oh boy. The case is stronger than the screw. I mean, yeah, it took a bite out of it. Let me try. These are made for tapping. I mean, to make the thing to bite into the metal. But this may be not strong enough either. So let's see. This works. Okay. And it's in. We don't need anything else. Perfect. Okay. Let's put this stupid bracket thing back. How do you... Oh, like that. And with this stupid screw here. So yeah, if I run out of battery, then I'm just going to continue off camera. This is kind of boring, making a stupid computer with an optical drive and stuff. And I have to take off the other... Oh, let's take this off. Let's partially get this. Let's get the optical drive. And then the power supply. Hopefully. $16X. This can do 16X. How do you put it in? From the front? Oh, from the front. I already forgot. It was a long time ago when I had an optical drive. Oh boy, that's silly. So we can put two screws here. Oh, just one. I only need one. Because there's a support holding it here. A piece of metal. I don't know if I can show you. Here. It's folded back, so it will hold the drive. That's a nice touch. So let's put it in the right way. So it looks kind of nice in the front. Oh, put in the proper screw, maybe. And yeah, it's almost ready. Almost ready. Optical drive. Oh boy, it's not good for the power supply is kind of big. I don't know how I will put it in. Maybe the optical drive won't fit. We need a power supply, so that can't be excluded. This is kind of huge. It's a high power, I don't know, 650 smart, stupid, whatever power, and modular. So yeah, I should have thought of this before. Maybe if I put the DVD drive further out, that will look ugly, but at least it will fit. Let's see. It may fit. Oh boy, all the cables. Spaghetti. So let's see. Oh boy. This is a giant power supply. But all the cables are above the DVD drive. That's lucky. I mean, well designed. Okay, so I need to get the drive out. First put in the power supply. That's a lesson right here. Put in the power supply. And then, well, let me just look at this. High power Element Smart 650 EP 650S. It's 80 plus efficient, but I don't think they are allowed to put on the sticker. I don't know why. I read it somewhere some time ago, but I forgot what it means exactly. Some proper authorities didn't test it, but in America they did, and yeah, something like that. So somebody certified it that it's 80 plus, but not everybody. Oh, come on, man, get in there. Okay, this will be kind of high, so if it's high enough, then everything will fit, hopefully. Let's see. This hole is kind of hiding. Where's my third hand? Come on, get into the hole. Yeah, it kind of got into the hole. Not cheap case. You can't expect it to be perfect. "19 minutes and it's almost not ready." Oh boy. Let me just put in some more screws. into the power supply. Wait, oh, there are these big flat screws, I didn't use them. Whatever, it's black, everything is black in the back, so nobody will notice I didn't use the proper screws. So what I'm really curious about, if the DVD drive will fit under these stupid cables. This will be really interesting. So like that, theoretically, going in, and it's in. I don't know where I will route the cables, but it's in, and there's a gap. And I can even angle in a set power supply cable, I mean plug. It fits kinda. But I think I'll route the cables in the back. There's space for cable management. That's nice. So I'll put the cables there. And yeah, all the major problems are now solved. So I'll put an SSD somewhere here. Is that for SSDs? Yeah, these holes are for SSDs, like that. I mean the other way around, like that, or like this. Yeah, whatever. One SSD and 1 terabyte hard drive here. And yeah, I think I'll do a video with the finished computer, if it even boots up or something.